Good morning, children. Welcome to the class. So, children, last class we had discussed about cut, copy, paste. Cut, copy, paste means if you are selecting any text or any line, and if you are selected the cut, it means that particular place the line or that your selected part will be moved from another part where you want to paste it. And copy means same, the content will be copied from that place, and if you want to paste anywhere you can do the right click and there you can select the paste, it will paste, but the copied one paste. But in case of cut, it will move from one place to another. Now let's discuss find and replace. Find and replace means if you had typed a story, the story your cast name is Rahul, and if you want to change the Rahul in place of Ravi, means if you want to change the name of Rahul and if you want to put Ravi there, so you can do with the help of this find and replace. Find and replace, the window will open there, which you are finding that word you write, and then for which word you are replacing of that particular word, that you have to write in the replace text box. There all the text will be changed, whatever you had written in the replace column, replace text box. So find and replace. While modifying a document, we often realize that we need to locate the occurrence of a word or phrase in a document. To find tool is very useful in doing this. So if you are writing anything, uh, and then selecting the find button, so the in that paragraph, in that story, on that all the pages where the word is written, that word will be highlighted there. Means it is given how to highlight. To search for a required word or a block of text, click find from the editing group on the home tab at launch the navigation pane. Then enter the word you are searching for in the navigation pane. As soon as you finish typing the text, Word automatically highlights the word in the document and starts showing them in a navigation pane. See here, like this it is given in the images. That pollution, it is searched here, the pollution, and where in your all the contents where it is written the pollution, that pollution should be highlighted there. Yes, now come to the replacing the text. Sometimes we also need to replace the occurrence of a word with another. Replace tool is very useful, such as on the home tab editing group, click replace. Means how to go to replace. First of all, you have to go to the home tab, their editing group is there you have to click the replace button. Then the find and replace dialog box opens up. In the find what box, enter in the text to be searched. Then in the replace with box, enter the replacement text. Click find next button to search the word and then click replace. The new text will replace existing ones. Means if you want to, what you want to replace it, where there you have to write in the replace text box, and there the word will be replaced. For all occurrence of the word of use the replace button where you want to change the word, and the find, clicking the find next button. So click the replace all button in the dialog box if you want to replace all the occurrence of a window in one in go. So here how to do, it is given that the clicking the more button will give you more precise search option in the find and replace dialog box. So if you are clicking on find and replace dialog box, the more option will become here. The match case, find whole word only, use wildcards, sound like, find all word forms, keyboard shortcut key of this is control H. So here match case means find the word only if the case is matched, means a lower case or upper case. So find whole word only, will not accept searches where the search word is a part of another word. So it will not set all the words should be there in that particular document. Use wildcards means any special character is there. Then any sound like means that you had typed there similar sound is there that you have to search. These are the various options. Then undo and redo. Undo and redo. Undo command is used to undo the last operation performed on the document. Redo command is used to repeat the last operation performed on the document. The buttons are available on the quick access toolbar. So what is the use of undo? It means the last operation what you did that perform the document again, and then redo means the last operations, repeated operations will that will be repeated there. This is the redo button, and shortcut keys are Control Z for undo and Control Y for redo. Now formatting a Word document. Formatting means making a document look attractive, presentable, and being able to emphasize the important parts of the content. It helps to enhance the appearance of your document. It make it more effective and easy readable. So formatting a Word document means if you are writing any document, so suppose there you have to give the introduction part, so you have to give the introduction part in a bigger size, or center alignment, and some creativity activity if you want to do, so you can do with the help of this formatting Word document. We can apply different types of formatting to the text by using the tools in font group of the home tab. Then font refers the font means various font style or script writing characters. These are the font styles. Then font, where is it is located, font arrow it is there, from there font group, select the font you want and start typing. Means first of all, if you are have to select the font style, and then after selecting font style you can start typing the word. Means which style if you want to display on the screen, that style you select first and then start typing. Then here font size is also given. Font size maximum 72 is given in the Word document. Which type of size means bigger size, smaller size, or medium size, if you want that, select from the size, the font size, and then do. Then font color, which color you want to means show on the document, that color you have to select. Then here the buttons are there. The buttons are there means bold, italic, underline. Bold means the which word you are typing on document, that will be highlighted. Highlighted more means seen in the bold format. Italic means little bend, it will show. And underline means what you had typed, that all should be in underline format. Then text effect also given here. To give special effects to the selected text, click the text effects arrow and select an effect. Then how to highlight means if you want to highlight some line or some text, then you can highlight for with the help of highlight colors. Then subscript and superscript. Subscript and superscript means when text is written below the line. Below the line means if you are writing a formula of chemistry, formula of water in chemistry, H2O. H2O. So H2O means 2, it is written at the below line. So it is known as a subscript. And if you are means you are solving the maths problem, a square plus b square, like this you are solving the problem in the math subject. So there the to the power it is given there, that is known as a subscript. So if you want to type this type of formulas or math formulas, so it will typed with the help of superscript and subscript. Then case change means it is given here. If you want to means it depends on you how to write a document. There you have to select, means if you are writing a sentence, so first character is in uppercase. So always if you are start writing a sentence, the first character should be upper, so you can select from the sentence case. Then if you want to type in all lower format, lower means a small size, and if you want to type in the capital size, so you can select lowercase and uppercase. Then toggle means it will change, means if you had typed a capital letter, it will change to small letter, and if you have typed a small letter, it will change in capital letter. Like this the toggle will help. Then formatting text using font dialog box. To make a use of font dialog box, to format the text in the document, to view a font dialog box. Font dialog box, there you can view, and there you have to select the font style. then font, which type of color you want, then that style, size, this all there in the window. There you have to select and do the typed word. Then next class we'll discuss about the paragraph formatting. Up to here you go through the chapter, and if you are having any doubt then ask. Okay, thank you.